Good morning, TJ.
Good morning.
Good morning, Raina. Hi, Mom. Hi, Sharon. Veronica. Morning. Hi, Linda.
Yes, I know.
Good morning, Tracy. Hi, Sajana. Hope you had a great weekend too. Good morning, Karen, Kim, Team Abby. Hi, Allison. Hi,
There's
John.
at least like a few people that are like, I don't care about
I know.
that. At least a few.
I'm here just
Like
for
every
the
time
yoga.
they're just like,
Abby.
their dog.
Hi, Anna. Hope
Hey,
you're
Anna.
feeling better. Good morning, Bethany. Hi. It's good to see everyone. Happy Monday. Had a glorious day yesterday in Toronto. Now back to a little bit cloudy. I think should
Really
clear
nice.
up later. But hi, Savannah. Good morning. Good morning, Cindy. Hi. Oh, Allison likes us talking about Abby. She's just a little baby dog.
As I was setting up this morning, she came out, checked that I was here because I had left.
Doing work.
I had left the bed, and then went right back to the bed and sat on my pillow.
Yeah.
So
Good morning, Helen. Hi. Hope you all had a good weekend.
we had a great weekend.
Yeah, we had a good one.
Hmm.
Took it easy, mostly. Went for a nice long walk. What are we doing today?
Some yoga. Yoga.
Meditation, yoga.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think we've given people time.
Okay, let's get started. Thanks so much for your patience and for signing in on time. We're gonna get started. So, felt like spring was finally here. It was so nice. Long Shavasana. We might
You
end
can
up
have as
falling
long a
asleep.
Shavasana as you want.
Neck stretch. Yeah, we can do some neck stretches. Good morning, Chris. Sleep. You want sleep during this practice, Fiona, or you meant you slept over the
You are
weekend?
welcome to sleep during the practice.
Yeah.
No problem.
I might fall asleep during practice.
All right.
Okay. All right, relax your shoulders. Let's sit nice and tall. Feel free to sit up against the wall, especially if this morning feeling like it's more helpful to have something to lean up against. Relax your shoulders, close your eyes. I invite you to take a deep breath in through the nose. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Let's do that again. Breathe in, deep breath. Sigh it out. And just one more like this. Breathe in. And let go. Continue to breathe in and out through the mouth, through the nose. Feel free to sigh it out through the mouth if you like. For today's meditation, we're going to do a little bit of visualization. So, recognizing how powerful our breath and our minds are, just tools that we have always with us at our disposal. And part of one technique of meditation is try to cultivate these really powerful tools that will help affect how we feel, help change, lower our stress levels, help us release, help us heal, help us manifest things that we need in our life. So it's a type of Zen meditation. So just follow your breath for now, breathing in and out through the nose. And as always, you're welcome to sigh it out through the mouth. And establishing a nice rhythm here first. And some of you may have done this meditation before. It's nothing new here. Adding the visualization of inhaling a specific color. So whatever you might need this morning, for example, you are feeling a little tired today, visualize what an energizing color is for you, and as you breathe in, you're breathing in that color. You can visualize that color as it enters through the nose. It kind of spreads from your chest all the way down your arms to your fingers, down your torso to your hips, right to your legs, your feet, your toes. And then as you exhale, in exchange, you're letting go of perhaps the opposite or something else that no longer serves you, no longer is beneficial to you. So in that same analogy, you're breathing in this energizing breath. And as you breathe out, let go of any stagnant energy, let go of any feeling of tiredness, and assign a color to that as well. Usually this breathing technique, this meditation technique is used for healing. So you can imagine breathing in this white or golden light as you inhale, that fills the body, helps heal from on a cellular level. As you exhale, usually we're letting go of a darker color, black or deep red. So you imagine any pain that you're feeling in the body, any injuries, any discomfort, it leaves with your breath. So spend the next few moments. You can scrap the visualization altogether, focusing just on your breath, or adding that visualization. Taking just a few more breaths here. Final few breaths. Utilizing the power of your mind, your breath. The next time that you breathe in, take a deeper inhale, really fill up, and hold at the top of your breath, perhaps taking in another tiny sip of air. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Connect your palms in prayer. We'll begin our practice with a sound of Om. Take a deep breath in. Gently blink your eyes open Release your palms.
Nice. Roll over the legs. Walk the knees back in your tabletop and lie down on your belly. Take the right ear to the floor when you get there. Slide the palms back so they're face up next to the thighs. And we jump right into Fiona's request, sleep.
And neck stretch.
And neck stretch. I'm kidding, no sleep. But notice here how the neck feels, that slight torsion. You relax the shoulders down into the mat. Take an inhale, feel the belly and the ribs and the chest press into the floor. Open your mouth, sigh the breath, relax. Carefully lift the head, turn the head, take the left ear to the floor. And just notice left to right, the sensation is the same, or if you have a tendency to favor one side over the other. Are you able to soften just as much on the second side? On an inhale, feel belly, ribs, and chest press into the floor. Fill all the way up. Open your mouth, sigh out the breath. And bringing the tip of the nose to rest on the floor. Try to press your palms up towards the ceiling. Keep the tip of the nose touching the floor, but draw your shoulders and palms away from the mat. And then begin to engage the back of the legs. Float the soles of the feet up towards the floor. Towards the ceiling. Oh boy. Towards the ceiling. And then the last thing to lift, start to hover your nose an inch, 2 inches, 3 inches. It starts to float away from the mat, but keep looking down at the floor. That must have been what I was thinking of. Big inhale. Exhale, carefully release all the way back down. Nicely done. Take the arms forward and bring the elbows under your shoulders. Come up into Sphinx. In your Sphinx, right, elbows under the shoulders so that we have a bit of leverage here to pull the chest forward and lengthen the front side body. Feeling length come across the collarbone here. In fact, as the palm push down into the mat, there should be a sensation almost like you're dragging the palms back, the forearms back, and pulling the chest forward. One more breath. Use an exhale, you can turn the elbows out. Come down, come down, come down. Slide the palms under the shoulders, tuck the toes, tabletop or high plank. You choose the intensity. And then from your tabletop or high plank, shift back, downward facing dog. Reach the sit bones up. Root down through your foundation. Check back in with your head and neck. Give the head a little shake. Relax the neck here. Don't bring any tension into the muscles of the neck, the face, the scalp. Take a big breath. And as you exhale, you can start to tiptoe the feet to the top of the mat. No rush. Lots of little baby steps. When you get to the top of the mat, halfway lift on an inhale, crown of the head pulls forward. Feel the muscles in your back engage. And exhale to fold. And rooting down into the feet, and he'll come all the way up. Reach for the ceiling, grow tall. Exhale to sweep the arms back behind you. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Squeeze shoulder blades together. And then bring that big fist over towards your right hip. Hug the right elbow in. Lower the right ear towards the right shoulder, lengthening the left side of the neck. Turn your chin down towards the right shoulder. So you feel the back of the neck receive some stretch here. That left shoulder's drawing back and down with the help of this fist that's pressing into the right hip. One more breath into the left side of the neck. And you can use an exhale. Carefully come back up through center. Keep the hands interlaced, but reach them back and down. Shoulder blades squeeze together. Soften your knees. Hip hinge and fold all the way over the legs. Nice. Release the arms. Give yourself a halfway lift. Exhale, place the palms, step the feet back, plank. From your plank position, count of 5, lowering all the way to the floor. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release to the mat. Press into the tops of the feet. Inhale, peel up chest and chin, baby cobra. Feel the muscles in the back pull you up. Almost like you're still doing Sphinx, but the forearms are off the floor. Pull the chest forward. One more inhale. Exhale to release to the mat. Tuck the toes, press into the palms on the tabletop or high plank. Inhale. Downward facing dog on the exhale. Sit bones lifting up. Relax your neck, relax your face. Pedal up the heels. Check in with the back of the legs, the low back, the back of the hips. One more inhale. Exhale to tiptoe the feet to the top of the mats. When you get to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale to fold. And we're down to the feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach for the ceiling. Grow tall. Exhale, sweep the arms back behind you. Interlace the fingers the other way. So put the other thumb on top. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Bring that big fist over towards the left hip. Hug the left elbow in. Lower the left ear towards the left shoulder, lengthening the right side of the neck. See how it feels to turn the chin down towards that left shoulder, accessing more the back of the neck, tension we hold in the upper traps and levator scapula. The right shoulder is drawing back and down with the help of the shoulder here being engaged, and the help of that fist at the left hip. One more inhale into the right side of your neck. As you sigh the breath, come back up through center. Reach the arms back behind you. Still fingers interlace. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Hip hinge and fold all the way over the legs. So release the arms. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale to place the palms. Step or jump the feet back. High plank. Count of 5. Takes you to the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Untuck the toes. Press into the tops of the feet. Inhale. Peel up chest and chin. Baby cobra, or if you're feeling like you're getting more bendy towards your full cobra, don't let the elbows bend out. Hug the elbows in, chest pulls forward. You can use an exhale, lower all the way back down to the mat. Tuck the toes, either tabletop or high plank. Inhale. Downward facing dog on the exhale. In your down dog, lift the right leg up, 3-leg dog. Exhale, bend the knee, stack the hip, make that right knee the highest points. Root down through the left foot as you reach up through the right knee. Really grip into your foundation. Take one last breath. Exhale, knee to the nose. Step the right foot in between the hands. Lower the left knee down to the mat. Inhale, hands to the hips. Exhale to press the hips forward. Feel pelvic floor, reach for the mats. Inhale, reach the arms up. Fingertips reach for the ceiling. Exhale, cactus with the arms. Lift the chest up here, feeling the sternum lift to the ceiling. The shoulder blades draw together. The forearms and palms try to turn to the ceiling here too. Notice the length come across front side body. Keep pulling right hip back and left hip slightly forward to maintain the alignment of your pelvis and stretch the hips. One more breath. Exhale to release. Left hand comes down to the floor. Wiggle that right foot to the right edge of the mat. Flex the ankle. Turn the toes out at a bit of an angle and come to the pinky edge of that right foot. The knee dropping out to the side. You can use the right hand to push into that right thigh, giving you some extra space there. External rotation of the right hip. You can also reach back with the right hand, engage the left hamstring, and catch the foot. If you can't catch the foot without moving the hips back, then think about not worrying about catching the foot. It's okay. One last breath. Exhale to release back through center. Both hands down inside the right foot. Take the hands forward one step. Back knee can stay on the floor or you can have it lifted. It's up to you. Begin to bend the elbows. Elbows come down towards the mats. And then bring them back up. Keep hugging that right knee in. Elbows come down towards the mats. Bring them back up. One more time. Elbows come down towards the mats. Bring them back up. Nice. Bring the hands back. Come to fingertips. Tuck the back toes. Pick up the back knee. Nice. More and more weight into your feet. So the legs really engage here. Right arm reaches forward. Push into your feet. Left arm reaches forward. Push into your feet. Start to shift the weight into that right foot. Pick up the left foot. Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana C. Arms can reach forward. Arms can reach back. You can have the palms in prayer. Little micro bend in the standing leg if you need it. Take one last breath. Beautiful work. Inhale to stand up like nothing happened. Left foot meets the right. Grow tall. Exhale, draw palms to prayer. Samasthiti. Tadasana. Shift the weight over towards the left foot. Drive the right knee up. Interlace the fingers. Catch the right shin just below the knee. Push that knee forward and lean back a little bit here. If you want to go a little bit further, reach the left arm back. I haven't done this, I don't think, on IG Live.
I don't know.
I call this
I feel like you have.
rodeo pose for obvious reasons. So if you get your lasso going, Queen loves it. Can we get a yeehaw on 3, Queenie? 1,
No.
2, 3, yeehaw! And then come all the way back up. Yeah. Put the right foot down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold over the legs. Big sigh, yeah. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, place the palms, step or jump the feet back. Take a vinyasa. Chaturanga to up dog if you want it. If you'd rather skip it, go right to downward facing dog. When you get to your down dog, you can pedal out the heels, give your head a little shake. Nod it yes, shake it no. Inhale, take the left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, snap the hip, make the left knee the highest point. Root down through the right foot as that left knee lifts up. Feel your foundation is strong here. One last inhale. Exhale, knee to the nose. Step the left foot in between the hands. Lower the right knee down to the floor. Inhale, hands to the hips. And then exhale to press the hips forward. Inhale to sweep the arms up. Exhale to bend the elbows, cactus with the arms. Doesn't matter. Pressing down into the top of the foot. Lift the heart up. Lift the sternum, the face, the forearms towards the ceiling. Lengthen front side body. Try to keep the hips level here. So the right hip's actually pulling forward slightly as the left hip draws back. You might notice the hips a bit more. One last inhale. Exhale, release right hand down to the floor. Left foot wiggles to the left side of the mat. Flex the ankle. Turn the toes out in line with the knee. Externally rotate the left hip. You can push the left hand, giving you extra space and external rotation in the left hip. You can also reach back with the left hand, engage the right hamstring, and catch the right foot with the left hand. Look over the shoulder, look back. That right shoulder stays strong. If to catch the foot, you feel like you have to really shift the hips back and search for the foot, then consider not grabbing the foot. Totally fine, even just if you're having to engage the hamstring and getting the foot to pull as close as you can. One last inhale. Exhale to release back through center, hands to the floor. Back knee can either be lifted or down on the mat. Step the hands forward and begin to bend the elbows. Keep hugging that left knee in. Elbows come down and tap the mat. Bring them back up. Elbows come down to tap the mat. Bring them back up. And last time, elbows come down to tap the mat. Bring them back up. Step the hands back. Come to fingertips. Tuck the back toes. Pick up the knee. Leaning forward here a little bit. Push into your feet. Left hand reaches forward. Push into your feet. Right hand reaches forward. Press into your feet. Start to transfer the weight to the left foot. Press the right foot up towards the ceiling. Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana C. The right hip is pulling down as the left hip draws up. Press that sole, the right foot up. Lift the chest away from the floor. Arms can go anywhere that feels most comfortable. Palms in prayer. Arms reach forward or reach them back. Nice inhale to stand up like nothing happened. Right foot meets the left. Arms reach up. Exhale, draw palms to prayer. Samsiddhi. Tadasana. Queen's favorite. Weight shifts to the right foot. Left knee draws up. Interlace the fingers the other way. Catch the shin just below the knee. Try to have the arms straight as you start to push the knee forward. So it's really that lunge shape that we did when we were on the mat previously, but now we're balanced on the back foot. Right, and as you push that knee forward, if you want to make it a little harder, so to reach the right arm back, rodeo pose. Yeehaw on 3. 1, 2, 3. Queen's not doing it. Yeehaw! Come back up. Inhale, reach the arms up, grow tall. Exhale, hinge and fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, place the palm, step or jump the feet back, vinyasa. I thought you'd do it. I totally thought you'd do it.
I did it with you.
Support, Queenie. All right, from your down dog, walk your hands back towards your feet. Finding a forward fold, the back of the mat. Catch opposite elbows and dangle. Notice the distance here between your torso and the thighs. If you bend your knees a little bit more, does that feel a bit better? Those of us that are a bit tighter. Slow down your heart rate. And you can release the elbows, turn the toes out in line with the knees. begin to sink down into a deep yogic squat. So into Malasana. Palms in prayer, elbows inside the knees, heart reaches for the thumbs. Nice. Really reach the chest towards the thumbs. You got one more breath in Malasana. And then releasing the hands, turn the palms so that your fingertips point to the right edge of your mat. Bring the hands down towards the floor, push and jump. Oh, you go first, Queenie. So that you end up facing the opposite edge. Again, hands, fingertips turn to the right, palms down to the floor, jump. Hands down to the floor, jump. Hands down to the floor, jump. So we have to go the other direction. Fingertips facing the left edge of the mat, palms down to the floor, jump. Fingertips, palms, jump. Fingertips, palms, jump. One more time, fingertips, palms, jump. So if you can control a circular motion, no problem going back or forth. Palms down to the floor, lift the hips a little bit, jump forward. Palms down to the floor, lift the hips a little bit, jump forward. Right? As you make it to the top of the mat, if you start to feel a bit more control in the arms, when you jump, try to hover the feet and then put the feet down. Maybe. When you get to the top of the mat, palms in prayer, Malasana. So as you start getting a bit more control doing that jumping action, eventually if you're working stuff like jumping to crow, it's a lot more controlled to jump to crow and feel like you're not crashing through the arms. You're controlling the movements even when it's a bit more dynamic. All right, if you're pretty comfortable in your Malasana, this will be your last shape. Otherwise, if you like, you can take your crow pose. Knees to the elbows or knees inside the inner thighs, palms down to the floor. Think about lifting the hips up, transferring the weight into your palms and fingertips. Look forward. Maybe the feet stay on the floor or the toes can step closer together. You can lift one foot up or you can lift both feet up, finding your Bakasana, crow pose. Special request. I saw your request, Chris. If you're still in Malasana, take your time coming out of it. If you're still in crow, option to just set the feet down or take a vinyasa. Jump the feet back in vinyasa. When you feel ready to come to a seated position, come to a seated position, and then extend the legs forward. Nicely done. Lie all the way down on your back. And once you're lying flat, take a few fidgets here. Just notice what feels neutral, what feels like it still needs a bit of love. Turn your head to the right. Check in with the neck. Come back through center, turn your head to the left. Check in with your neck. Back to center. Bend your knees, bring the soles of the feet to the floor. Cross the right leg over the left. If you can hook the foot, it feels comfortable to hook the foot in eagle legs, then go for it. Otherwise, just pull the pinky toe towards the ankle. Fingertips reach up to the ceiling, cross the right arm under the left, big bear hug. Reaching for your shoulder blades. If you have eagle arms and you'd like to do eagle arms, you're finding right fingertips into the left palm. Reclined eagle here, squeezing to the center line, adduct. Take one more breath here, squeeze strongly. On the exhale, unravel the arms, unravel the legs. You can windshield wiper the knees to the right and the left. Back to center, same idea. Crossing the left leg over the right. If you can hook the foot comfortably, great. If not, just squeezing the pinky toe towards the ankles enough. Fingertips reach up. Cross the left arm under the right, either a big bear hug reaching for your shoulder blades, or you're finding eagle arms, left fingertips to the right palm. Again, not just making the shape, but squeezing strongly here to the midline, adducting. Take one more inhale, squeeze, and exhale to release. Windshield wiper the knees, left to right. If there's something missing from your practice, something you feel you really have to do right now, you feel like you prep for it and you need to practice it, go for it. Otherwise, stepping the feet to the top of the mat, Shavasana. I can't promise a long Shavasana, but if you'd like to stay longer, you are welcome to stay as long as you need to. All right, to give yourself some space, just settle and soften. Notice where your attention has gone. Whether it's to a physical point in the body, your mental state, an emotion. Noticing if your mind has gone back to the visualization we did at the beginning. Breathing in a color, breathing out a color. Drawing in what serves you. Releasing what no longer serves you. You start to move your fingers, move your toes, turn your head side to side. And inhale, stretches the body out, reaching fingertips to the space behind you, toes to the space in front of you, and exhale to soften. Let's do that one more time. Big yawn. Inhale to stretch. Exhale to soften. Bend the knees, soles of the feet to the floor, left palm to the belly, roll to right side. In your own time, come all the way up into a comfortable seated position. Sorry. In that comfortable seated position, you sit cross-legged or kneeling. Just allow the foundation to settle and the spine to stack up nice and tall. Palms can rest face up or face down. Close your eyes. Just recognize after 30 minutes of practice, what might have shifted. Sometimes that shift is quite subtle. Occasionally it's pretty massive. Draw an inhale that fills the belly, the ribs, the collarbone, fill all the way up. Open your mouth, sigh out the breath. Connect your palms in prayer at heart center, thumbs rest into the sternum. We'll end our time to the sound of a single Om. Inhale. Bow your heads. Thanks for being here to share this energy. Please take some with you off your mat. Share with the ones you love. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Appreciate you being here. If you're just joining, no worries. This will be up for 24 hours, so you can find it once it posts as a live story.
Yep. Happy Monday again. So thank you. And thanks, Jonathan, for the movement and dad jokes.
What can I say? It wakes me up. Oh, good.
Yeehaw.
Keep resting, Anna. And if you need anything, let us know, okay? Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
As always, if there's
Thanks,
any
Jenny.
questions, we're here. Ooh, yay!
Well, for the first
Lifting
time.
your feet.
Woo woo. Thanks for sharing
Well
that
done.
with us.
And if you're looking for a longer practice, we're actually teaching for Downward Dog on Zoom tonight.
6 p.m.
6 p.m. till 7 p.m. It's our sweat and refresh class, so it's 30 minutes of like more active, strong flow, 30 minutes of really relaxing yin and restorative yoga. Mm-hmm. And through Downward Dog, they have a sliding scale for what it costs. The initial is $8. And that gives you access to the class.
Everyone loves your yeehaw. Everyone except for me.
I'm so sorry. But I can't help myself. It's grown worthy, but that's what makes it so good.
Thanks for joining us, TJ.
Thanks, Deej.
Hopefully the sun's coming out for you soon.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Yeah, I saw them.
I didn't see that she had signed up. Okay.
Thanks, Sharon. Yeah, always a good laugh. Or in my case, it's an eye roll.
She loves it. That's why we put a ring on it, you know.
You didn't do this before. Love you.
Fooled you.
Sun's coming out. Yay.
Yeah, and just to be really gross, yes, our mugs say Q and J on them.
Well, I think everyone has these mugs at this point. Everyone has mugs that say
Should have
there.
traded. That would have been gross.
Your eye rolls give me LOL. You know it's true. Every time he does it, I'm just like, ugh. not doing the yeehaw. I'm not doing it.
You did the first one. You did it.
I did the second one just like quietly as you did it.
In your heart. You quietly did it, groaning.
That's how Abby feels about your yeehaws too.
Abby's just useless in the morning lately.
Yeah.
I love her.
Yeah.
But... All right, everyone.
Hope you have a great week, and we'll be back Wednesday morning. We're actually teaching every morning, Monday through Friday now. Tuesday and Thursday, we're up at 7:45 for a full hour practice. That's on Sweat and Tonic, so on their Zoom as well. If that's something you're interested in, starting your day with a full hour. It's also similar to Sweat and Refresh. It's just branded differently. It's called Slay and Stretch. It's all the same thing. But this one, we're going to start with a slower flow, a slower movement, actually, like just stretches, and then we're going to move into a flow. So thanks again. Good to see you all, even if it's just your name, my little profile pictures. It's nice to start to get to know, like even from afar, when I see like a profile picture, I'm like, oh, I recognize that. It's kind of nice. And start to recognize your names. Yeah. Once again, feel free to reach out to us, send us a DM, introduce yourself to us, tell us about your yoga journey or, anything else you want to share. We always like to connect. Thank you again. Have a great day. See you on Wednesday.